Hey guys, this is Rob with another Revit electrical video. In this one, we're going to add an EV charging point. In this case, we have a dual circuit bollard. So this would be a dual charging station that you might add out in a parking lot or a parking garage. So I've created a family for this, and I'm going to load that in here. If you're interested in seeing how that family is created, let me know in the comments, and I will go ahead and do one for that. Let's go load family, and we have an EV charge station dual bollard. Open that. Loaded that into this project. And then let's go to our site plan. We're going to put it, again, this site plan, as you recall in this series, it was very kind of rudimentary. It wasn't a lot of info to be brought in. But let's say that there is a street up here along the north side of the building, and we want to put this charger at a parking area. So let's go down to the electrical fixtures and find our charging station that we just brought in. And here it is under EV Charge Station Dual Bollard. And this is set up right now as 208. You could also change it to 240 if you had a 12240 volt installation. So we're going to drag this in. And by the way, I am already set up for the site work set so that it will show up. The way this view template is set up is that I only see site equipment, not the building equipment. So what we have here is a little symbol of, in this case, this was based upon a Leviton or charge point style bollard dual station. So where my cursor is now is at the front. So if I hit space a few times, I can rotate it around and point it north towards the street. So let's say this is the point we want to put it right here. Click that in there. So if we want to see what this looks like in 3 dimensions, let me just drop a camera right here to take a look. And we can set it up for, we need to turn on the site work set. Show that. And so now you can kind of see what this thing looks like in 3 dimensions. And it's just a bollard. Represents, without too much geometry, what that charging bollard might look like. So that's what that looks like. And that would be fine if you're trying to render something. So there we go. Now to actually circuit this thing up, it is built with 2 electrical connectors in it. If you were to hit this and go power to hook it up to a panel, you will see that you get connector 1 and connector 2. Since this is a dual charger, we have the ability to run 2 separate 208 volt circuits to it. So we just connect each one individually. Okay. The load name is already set for EV charger, but we want to call that, because that's the load classification, we want to just call this something that'll be in the panel. EV parking lot. Something like that that'll show up in the panel. And the rating for this, we're going to assume this is a 32 amp charger. So we'll give it a 40 amp breaker. And we're going to connect it to our panel 1A. And then if we tab over it, click the circuit, we can actually add the arc. And we can tag that arc, tag by category, turn off the leader. There it is, circuits 7 and 9, because it's a 208 2-pole connection. And then we can get to the second circuit. As you see, a power button still shows up. Automatically selects the second circuit because the first one is already assigned. Same thing here, let's call it EV parking lot. Let's give it a 40 amp breaker. And in this case, panel 1A is already selected. Arc it. We'll do another arc and another tag. So now we have our EV charging point connected, and we can always put a note to this. Like that. So this is kind of an idea how you might add these chargers to your site plan. Again, if you want to see how I built that family with the 2 connectors, just let me know in the comments and I'll go ahead and make a video on that. Until next time, thanks for watching.